Okay guys, it is January 14th, 2017 and I have not done anything with kit in a while. As you can see, it is still all dash out, disassembled. I have to take this scanner out now and I have to send it to a friend in Australia. I have a new scanner and he wants my old one. They're expensive, these things, trust me when I tell you. €650 for flashing lights on the front of a car is expensive. But anyway, let's get back into this. It's still in the same condition as episode 5, or video 5 as we call it on YouTube. So this is video 6, and I'm still at the point where I was disassembling the car. So as you can see, the interior is still exactly the same. The seats still have to come out. I don't like those seats. I prefer different materials, so I'm going to retrim them. I ordered new carpets, by the way. The carpets in the car should be cream. So new carpets, new door cards ordered, new dash, new electronics, new everything. Now in this video, what I'm doing is I'm sizing up just here some switches that are going to do things. Now these switches then are these ones here that I've ordered. This part here is Jupiter Electronics, and the idea is that when I press turbo boost or license plate or satcom, laser, any of those things, the car will actually do what I have just pressed. So that is the idea. Oil slick, smoke release, silent mode, micro jammer, grappling hook. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm sizing up this area here where I'm going to fit this console, the control panel, for Kit's gadgets. That's the idea. Also going to get this whole thing retrimmed in leather. It's never been done before. Usually this is a different piece in here because usual cars are automatic, and this car is manual transmission. Now, so just looking at this console in the car, this is probably the layout that I'm going to have. 1, 2, 3, 4 switches here, 1, 2, 3, 4 switches here, and this console in the middle. Now, so the center console is now out, as you can see. This, well, the cover, I'm going to have to get a new leather boot to go in this as well, or gaiter, or whatever it's called. Okay, so I have this part out, as you know, and there's been quite a lot of buying going on, guys, since I was last on this on YouTube a few weeks ago. I think the last video I did was the beginning of December or something. It's now January, mid-January. A lot of progress made, actually. Get rid of this. Since that time, my good friend in Australia, Michael Armstrong, has sent me the 15-inch TurboCast alloys, which is completely kit accurate. And guys, you were probably looking about £2 grand for a set of these in second hand. Obviously they don't make them new. Second hand condition like this, this means I have to spend further money on it. Sandblasting the wheels, just have them perfect, painting them, and then the center cap going black, which is actually aluminium coated there. You can see there's a little bit of a dent in this, but we have all 4 of them there anyway. Rear lamps are in this box down here for kit. There's a whole bunch of stuff. I can't even imagine, I can't even get into it. You wouldn't even imagine the amount of stuff that I bought. Some cool little toys. But anyway, let's get back to this. This is a Jupiter Electronics part. Ordered this off Chris Forget, I think his name is. And as you can see, brand new. There's 2 of these, by the way. These are actually supposed to be going in the switch pod on the Season 1, Season 2 cars. But I've actually modified this one to use all the buttons that I want to use, like so, to do what I want it to do, and as said, it's going to go in the center here. I'm going to put other buttons down the side of it. It will all illuminate, and it will look pretty cool. I'm going to paint this obviously as well. As I said, this will be a custom piece, and the other part that this came out of will be completely covered in leather. Okay, so just cut this part out of here, as you can see. And this will come from underneath like so. So where we're going here now, like so. So in this then, I'm just going to cut out, I'll have this all marked out now for the splat boys to go in, and I just have to cut out this circular area so that the switches fall in from the top. So that's what we're going to do now. One switch in, there's another hole, I have to do another one, another one. Okay guys, so still working on this, and I have rearranged, this is the way that it will look. So red buttons at the top, green buttons at the bottom. Until we zoom in there properly, there we go, focus. Turbo boost, license plate, SATCOM, laser, ski mode, oil slick, grappling hook, smoke release, micro jam and silent mode. Up here I'll have surveillance mode. You'll be able to see an LED that flashes from green to red. There'll be a little controller there. This will actually control the scanner at the front and the speed of the scanner. Anyway, so in Knightrider you'll find that kit has what's known as an oxygen vent, and here it is. So this has to be cut out here, and this has to be fitted in. This will drop down at the push of a button. So I'm just marking up where this oxygen vent is going to fit, and just showing you the rest of where the buttons will go and how neat it's all cut out. Timer goes up there, etc. Switches in here, switches, momentary switches here. But this is where I am going to fit the oxygen vent, and facing the driver as well. So it's not like it's not going to fill the cabin full of oxygen. In theory, once it drops down and starts passing air into the cabin, so it makes no difference. But the kit's objective was to preserve human life, and at that, the pilot of the car's life as well. So that was Michael Knight. So I think every time that the oxygen vent was shown in the actual TV series, there was never actually a location that it was shown from or being activated from. They used to just have it up on a bench, and obviously zoomed in, press a button, this thing opens, shows the oxygen vent, and all of a sudden it's back to the scene. So, okay, so the dust just settling here, and I have just cut out this area here for the oxygen vent. So let's just push it through, see if it breaks through. Definitely did cut it out. Give me 1 second there, guys. Okay, so just needed to make another quick nick in it then, and use a bit of force. Okay, just give me a second, another quick nick on this side. Okay, and that's it. So this piece of fiberglass all cut out. Dust, mad amount of dust in the air right here, guys. But it's out, it is out. So let's see how the other yoke fits. Hopefully it fits in like a glove. Give me a sec. Now guys, so this is the panel fitted in, as you can see, and I press the button and down comes the oxygen vent. Press the button and oxygen vent comes back up. So this is the idea. See it there? So that's the way it will work, guys.